Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Are we live? Good morning, everybody. Marcus Conte reporting. How are you, man? What's up? Let's change that. Hey, oh, how you doing? How you doing? No kings. No kings. You are here in the middle of an American dilemma. That there are a lot of people in this country that think a king is a bad thing. No kings, and we're going to try to understand what that's all about. Because honestly, I really don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I pride myself on being someone who understands what's going on in the world, right? As a reporter, and I look at this no kings thing, and some of it I understand, some of it I agree with. The insinuation that kings are oligarchs, that somehow Trump represents a kingdom of oligarchs, billionaires that control you, and taking away your rights. Right? That's one view of it, right? What is a king? Or you could look at a king as England has many times, sometimes a queen, as love for the king. Go to Thailand, and you'll see a king that is revered and loved and exalted by its people. Right? So let's try to understand what this is all about, because it's important. You know why? Because there's 7 million people walking around in cities in America right now trying to voice their opinion that they don't want a king. So that's what we're going to try to understand. Marcus Conte reporting. Hey, check this out. Good news. Look at this. And you're not going to believe this. One of my films, White Privilege. Get your white privilege out of here. Malibu Film Festival. Malibu Film Festival has declared it an official selection in the 2025 Malibu Film Festival. It's also online as well, so I stuck their badge in. That's pretty good, right? Hey, listen, you know, I'm just a reporter, man. Fucking check out the movie, though. Watch it. You don't have to wait for no film festival to show it or see it. Just come here and click on the movie, and you can watch the movie, right? So check this shit out. Yo, we're watching the movie live. We're watching the fucking live.
Mr. Conte.
Okay, I'm not going to give it away, but watch the movie there, and also if you get bored with that one, watch Who Killed Garth Burton? A good friend of mine, Garth Burton, and also Something Beautiful. My favorite of all three. It's short, but it's sweet. Watch those three and enjoy. All right, so how you guys doing? Welcome everybody in the chat. Weevil Girl in the house is here. I think it's just you and I, Weevil Girl. Oh no, we got Mad Cow Mark is here as well, and whoever's lurking in the background. I know I'm not here regularly, so it's hard to predict when I'm going to be here. But this is how it goes right now. As a blossoming film. Where's William? Is William here? William. Oh, Vinny DiMartini is in the house. Good morning, Vinny. Good morning, Vinny. Vinny DiMartini is in the house. I'm so glad to see you, Vinny. I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't heard a peep, but welcome. So we're talking about we're trying to figure out, am I yelling? Am I talking too loud? You know what it is? There's a sound right outside my window, and it looks like people are tearing up the street. That they got that sound. You don't hear it, but I hear it. I hear it. So we're going to talk about the No Kings. We're going to try to understand what the hell these people are talking about. Take it away, Amy Goodman.
An estimated 7 million people took part in No Kings rallies Saturday to protest President Trump's embrace of authoritarianism. Organizers say
Let's stop it and try to understand what the hell they're talking about. Because she said Trump embraces totalitarianism or authoritarianism. Let's get the terms right.
Rallies Saturday to protest President Trump's embrace of authoritarianism.
Embrace of authoritarianism. Authoritarianism. Who's the authority? Where's Trump is dropping. As you're going to see, this clip right here by Democracy Now! Is spectacular. They're going to show you a clip, an AI generated clip that Trump put on his site somewhere where people could see it, of him flying a killer jet over the No Kings rallies, dropping shit on their heads. You talk about crazy. You talk about what a conflict in politics where the president of the United States is dropping shit bombs on the heads of 7 million people, crying that they don't want a king, and Trump is the authoritarian. So far, it looks like I'm on the right side of this argument. I don't know. I'm trying to understand it. I don't see. I got to stop it there because I don't see authoritarianism. I see Trump going after truth here and truth there and leaving the rest behind, sort of. I don't see him as authoritarian, so I'm not over that hump. So, but continue, Amy Goodman.
Organizers say protests were held in over 2,600 cities.
2,600 cities were protests. I didn't even know about it until fucking Monday. So it wasn't. I guess it was peaceful, but what did it? The point is, what do they stand for? What are you trying to say?
Towns, villages.
We're going to look at the signs, too. A lot of times you see it in the sign. We might be here for a while trying to figure this out.
Across all 50 states in what was one of the largest days of protests in U.S. history, surpassing
one of the largest protest days in U.S. history.
The first No Kings Day of action in June. In Chicago, the protest stretched.
Oh, they got the arms pumping. Okay. What are we talking about?
For 2 miles.
No kings, no kings.
As about a quarter of a
what is she talking about?
Million people took to the streets. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson addressed the crowd, calling for a general strike.
Strike! Stop what you're doing. Strike!
An estimated 200,000.
Hands off Chicago. Trump. They're in front of Trump Tower. What kind of signs do we have here? We got nope with a black cat.
Rallied in Washington.
Nothing. Oh, here we go. No kings. D.C. rising. No kings. We have.
In D.C.
This one says we have friends everywhere. No kings. We have friends everywhere. What are we talking about? What's this one here? No kings since 1776. Okay. 1776 was George Washington removing the United States from British rule in 1776, where it was British, I guess, British kind of sort of controlled. All right. So we're going back to 1776. We have friends everywhere. No kings. Well, you know what? Okay, no kings.
See, Senator Bernie Sanders
He's a communist.
Crowd.
This moment is not just about one man's greed, one man's corruption, or one man's contempt for the Constitution. This is about a handful of the wealthiest people on earth who, in their insatiable greed.
This is nothing new. This is Bernie Sanders 2016. This is Bernie Sanders 2008, 2002. The oligarchs are killing you. They're choking you. They live a better life than you, and you suck. And you're taking it.
Have hijacked our economy. And our political system.
And our political system.
In order to enrich themselves at the expense of working families throughout this country.
Okay, so I understand. So what we're saying, what Bernie is saying, is that the kings is a reference to the ruling class. Is that what we're saying? Is this a repackaging of Bernie Sanders' social programs for everyone plan? Is this just a repackaging of democratic progressive ideas? Is that what we're saying? I guess I don't know.
At a No Kings rally,
We have friends everywhere. That sounds scary. Like, we have friends everywhere. Fuck you. It sounds like a threat. You better be careful. We have friends everywhere.
in Atlanta, Georgia, speakers included former gubernatorial candidate, voting rights activist Stacey Abrams.
Listen to this. Now, this is, if you don't know who Stacey Abrams is a hero in the progressive side of the whatever Democratic Party. Somewhere in the bowels of the Democratic Party is a person named Stacey Abrams. She's run for governor. She's black. She's a woman. And she's revered by, I guess, what's left of this movement, or now she seems to be at the forefront of this No Kings idea. Let's listen to what she has to say.
And yet we are living in a moment where ethno-fascists.
Ethno-fascists. I'm ignorant. Ethno-fascists. What the fuck is an ethno-fascist? Let's ask. An ethno-fascist is a member of an ideology or movement that combines fascism with an extreme and exclusionary form of ethnic nationalism. This is what's going on in these people's fucking minds. What are you talking about? You've lost your mind. The member of an ideology that combines fascism and exclusionary. I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, man. So maybe the theory is right. Maybe we grow dumb as we get old, or the point is, what the fuck is this lady talking about? She's saying that we have ethno-fascists running the country. While fascism can take different forms, the ethno combined emphasizes an ultra-nationalist and often racist focus. Oh my God. She's calling Trump a fucking racist, ultra-nationalist racist. Okay, that's what she's saying. So, hold on a second. Where are you, Amy? Let's listen again. I'm sorry, I laughed too hard. I think I laughed too hard at her. Let's get back to her.
And yet we are living in a moment where ethno-fascists.
Ethno-fascists. Now we know what it means.
Are in charge of the government.
They're in charge of the government. You've got these ethno-racist nationalists, racists, running the country. It's funny because when you look for it, you can't find it. It's really not there. It exists in this fat lady's head.
When Christian nationalists are making economic...
Christian nationalists. Oh boy. No, let's keep going.
Are in charge of the government. When Christian nationalists are making economic policy.
Where Christian nationalists are making economic policy. A Christian, the last check, most of the country was Christian, right? Isn't the United States like mostly Christian? So Christian nationalists, people who love their country, Christians who love their country are making economic policy. How you're going to let that happen in your country? You're going to let these people, it's so stupid. That's what I'm trying to say about this. I still don't understand it.
Ethno-fascists are in charge of the government when Christian nationalists are making economic policy.
Okay.
When we have a secret police telling us who we are.
We have a secret police telling us who we are. Who, I'd like to ask you, Stacey Abrams, what secret police has asked you who you are? Or told you who, wait, let's see.
Policy. When we have a secret police telling us who we are.
What secret police have told you who you are, Stacey? What secret police? Them over there, those people's police? It's fucking spooky, right? This is what's happened. This is the cancer right now inside of the Democratic Party. That's why they keep getting romped. That's why they keep losing elections, because what they're saying is stupid and it's offensive to many people. You're a big, fat, stupid lady screaming terms that don't really. You're inciting violence. You're inciting ignorance by opening your big fat trap.
Their destination is division. Their destination is destruction.
Their destruction. They hate you.
Destination is denied. We will not go back, and we will not let them turn us around.
Let's see.
President Trump responded to the no.
This is the fucking funny. So now we kind of know what it is, and we don't know anything. We'll look at the crowd as well. I was just trying to get through the fucking beginning of this. Holy shit, there's a lot here.
King's protest by posting an AI-generated video.
Listen to this. Trump posted this shit. This is the fucking funniest thing you're ever going to see. If you haven't seen this yet, watch this. So here they are. They're all over the country marching. They're protesting, no kings, and Trump.
President Trump
releases this, a King Trump, a King Trump. Now, this is crazy because this is the president of the United States doing it. Is it crazy or is it a sign of the times? This is how Trump governs. Trump knows how important the narrative is. And the narrative is a lot of stupid people speaking their minds, exercising their free speech. Nobody cares about your protest, really. No one is going to deny you to protest. But when you do it, you expose yourself to people like us that want to know what the fuck you're talking about, so we can understand what you're talking about. Right? Because if you're not talking about anything significant, I just lost it. Let's watch Trump drop shit bombs on their heads.
Responded to the No Kings protest by posting an AI-generated video that showed him wearing a crown, flying a jet labeled King Trump. In the video, Trump is seen dumping feces on the heads of protesters from the plane. Trump has also repeated his threat to investigate billionaire philanthropist George Soros, who Trump claimed had helped fund the No Kings protests, which attracted massive crowds despite attempts by House Speaker Mike Johnson and other Republicans.
Is that really, like, that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I've laughed so hard at it because I've watched it so many times. But the first time I saw that, I said to myself, holy shit, Trump is unhinged. He doesn't give a shit what these people think. Because he's looking at the behavior. He's looking at, what do you represent? What are you talking about? You're against oligarchy and you're supporting Bernie Sanders, who flew in on his jet, to the professional politician who flew in on his jet to sponsor all of these, lunatic left movements, right, that are sponsored by oligarchs. Right. You're running away from you're talking about running away from oligarchy, but you are the oligarchy. You work for fucking Apple and Google and Microsoft and Home Depot and McDonald's. You work for the oligarchy. You are the oligarchy.
To label the protest as a Hate America rally. Israel carried
Hate America rally. So now she's going to go into her other rant. Let's see what else we can find out. Protesters held no Kings demonstration in New York City. I don't think this has any sound. All right, so we see the bird's eye view. A lot of people. Forbes is reporting flyover of New York City. It's a couple of city blocks. If it's not Photoshop, maybe 5,000, 8,000. 5,000, 8,000 people. It's not too shabby. It doesn't really affect New York City. You could put 100,000 people, put 1 million people walking through New York City. Excuse me, I wasn't done yet. Put 1 million people in New York City and have them walk all over the place, and it really wouldn't change anything. In the morning, it would be like nothing ever happened. So these rallies, unless it becomes like Antifa in 2020, like I showed you in White Privilege in the movie. I just plugged my own movie. The riots, at least the rioters broke something to let you know that they were there. These people are what they're getting the mind stream. They're getting us to look at them, but it doesn't make sense. But here we're going to see more signs. So far we have no troops with a no across it. Liberty aflame, a liberty in flame. A Lady Liberty. Oh, it's Lady. I'm sorry, Lady Liberty. Oh, shut up. Let's listen. I see "fuck Trump" sign. That's about it. We won. We won. The people demand. Hands off New York City.
Got it.
No troops.
All right.
Hands off New York. Hold on a second. That's a pretty cool Trump. I love the Trump money grabber. Hands off New York City. Where are the hands on New York City? Trump loves New York. Trump's a New Yorker, yo. Trump loves you, man. Hey, give me a confirmation in the chat that we're doing good here. That we everything sounds good. We're rolling. No bumps or bruises. Thank you. I was daydreaming. I wasn't looking at the signs. Okay. Stop lawless deportation. That's an old argument. There's a lot of people in New York City that don't like the flood of homeless migrants living on their street, on their sidewalk, or taking away benefits from them. So that's a different argument. Stop lawless deportation. None of the deportation that I've seen is lawless. It's just enforcing the laws that have not been enforced so far. No king anytime. ICE. Okay, again, there's the 1776. No king since 1776. That's the only one that makes sense so far.
Dump the ice.
Free balls. Free balls. Thank you in the chat for the confirmation. 10 things we love. 10 things we love. Free speech. Trump is not engaging in free speech. Trump doesn't support free speech. He just shit on your head, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's speech, you idiot. 10 things we love. I don't see how they can claim. Look, the fucking free speech was stifled in the Biden era. The era of Joe Biden was horrible for free speech. People got shut down, and it was a miserable time in media and politics. And now I could tell you it's a lot less bumpy. Nobody's trying to, nobody's trying to you're trying to say that you're a terrorist online or you're a fucking agitator. You're preaching hate speech. They're not doing that anymore. So I fail to see the point there. Where is the free speech being kiboshed? People like Elon Musk. Elon Musk did more for free speech in the last 100 years than anybody on earth by overthrowing Twitter that was controlled by left-wing hacks, politicians. So there's an oligarch. Elon Musk is a good example of an oligarch who is for free speech like no one else, really, that I can think of. Elon Musk is the voice of that, for what he did with the Twitter files, how he exposed the government coming in and manipulating the chatter of people, the ability to speak. That's what the FBI was doing at Twitter, and Elon Musk almost single-handedly exposed it. So you're telling me that the oligarchs that Trump surrounds himself with are against free speech? Makes no sense. Human rights. This fucking sign says Tylenol. Vaccines, Tylenol. We want it all. Science. Free balls. I don't know what that's all about. Four Kings. We are everywhere. We have friends everywhere. This guy scares me. What the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I got friends too. What's this one? Imagine hating an immigrant more than a pedophile. Look at this shit. Look at this. This sign you can't make up. Right? This guy's famous. Let's. Imagine hating an immigrant more than a pedophile. Okay, so imagine hating an immigrant more than a pedophile. In other words, he loves the pedophile, which I believe he's referring to as Jeffrey Epstein. Imagine loving Jeffrey Epstein. Imagine loving or hating the immigrant more than Jeffrey Epstein. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what he's talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Put yourself away. You just outed yourself as a pedophile. That's a pedophile right there. Carrying the pedophile. A pedophile. Okay? I don't see anything else but a pedophile. You're a pedophile, man. Music. Anti-lies, anti-hate, anti-racism, fascism, liberty, not tyranny. See, of, by, for the people. Checkmate this king. Checkmate this king. I'm going to resist. I'm the resistance. Resist. What? That one said Nazi on it. You see that? That last one. Hold on a second. What's this? Nazi presidents fuck off. This guy's got a Nazi sign. See this? Nazi. It says Nazi presidents fuck off. Thank you. Fight fascism. So yeah, enough of those people. This is this guy. Oh, this guy's Lincoln Kareem walking around in Union Square Park.
Now we're going into the belly of the beast, Union Square.
What's up, Lincoln Kareem?
Wait, this is... How are you doing, sir?
Look, all the people of all different colors, shapes, and sizes joining together. Point to your taking away of rights. Where have you lost any rights? Where have you lost any freedom? Where have you lost your right to free speech? During the
There she is.
there she is.
How are you doing, sir? Look, they just get so close.
You're a fucking fascist.
Wow.
You're a
Say it.
fascist.
Your shirt tells me everything.
But awake is the new woke. Lincoln taking some shit for being a fascist. The woman has identified Lincoln Karim as a fascist. Watch.
Yeah.
Your shirt tells me everything.
What? The woman has coined Lincoln Karim a fascist.
How are you doing, sir? Look, they just get so close.
You're a fucking fascist.
Wow.
You're a fucking fascist. Wake is the new woke. That's what his shirt says. Wake is the new woke. Okay.
Your shirt tells me everything I need to know.
Wake
Get
is
out
the
of
new
my
woke.
face.
You get out of my face.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face. You're woke. You're awake. You gotta be woke.
Yo, hey, I have a question for you.
What's up?
How do you feel about people with masks ripping people out of their homes aggressively?
If they're illegal
People with masks getting ripped out of their homes aggressively. It depends. Are they criminals? What people in masks are we talking about, sir?
here, they have ICE has the right to go and do that.
All right, so he's a jack off. He don't know what he's talking about. Let's just let us
Anyway, how long would it take you if you were
The moment I would see somebody.
if you went to Mar-a-Lago and you saw empty?
I can't. You can't play that song. Fuck Donald Trump. That's copyright. Fuck Donald Trump. It's a good song. Fuck Donald Trump. All the passion and anger magically disappeared. Lincoln Kareem, thank you very much, man. That's good stuff. This is just some of these. I don't know what the fuck this is. There's a lot of people.
Protest in Seattle. Want to give you a view around the Fisher Pavilion and what we're seeing right now.
Seattle.
This is where we expect to see a lot of people
We say no kings, no kings, no kings. They're all there's people. There's people. Where the fuck did everybody hear about this? Because I didn't hear about it.
gather. Last time we
That's how in a bubble I must be. How come I didn't hear about it? I gotta watch Amy Goodman to find out if a Kings rally.
saw a No Kings protest
I don't know if I would have went. I guess I would have went.
here in Seattle. It was one of the largest demonstrations the city has ever seen. Nearly 70,000 people. But if you're familiar with what happened last night here in Seattle, the Mariners won a dramatic game in their championship series.
Weevil Girl says, I don't think they like the military being sent to our cities. I agree with that. No one wants the military. I guess you're referring to the fucking the guards that were sent, the National Guard that was sent. I don't. Let me think about that.
So it'll be I'm curious
Let me chew on that one for a second.
to see how many people show up. That's the stage up there at the pavilion. Today we expect to hear from local officials, including King County.
King County. You got to change the name, man. Brooklyn is no longer Kings County because that's offensive. We don't want kings. So why'd you name Brooklyn Kings County?
Officials talking about the local
Or Queens.
pushback to Donald Trump, as well as Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal. She's a part of the slate of speakers as well. Want to let you
So just look at the names. Jayapal. She's one of the squad, one of the foursome of the squad with AOC. Right? They're coming back. They're coming back. I told you that. Don't rule out the Democratic Party. They're like fucking. They're like an octopus. They reinvent. They're reinventing. Someone's pumping money and energy into this messaging, and the Democrats got their hands all over it. Bernie Sanders is there, the troll, trying to bring young people into the fold. Fight the oligarchs. AOC, who's been spoken already as a potential presidential candidate. AOC, Alessandra Ocasio-Cortez, right? President Cortez. You don't think she can? You don't think she would run? You don't think she would make a good candidate? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course she will. She'll unite almost single-handedly the feminists across America will unite behind AOC. The young people will come together. She's going to have a lot of problems like Bernie Sanders. She's going to get slammed and crushed if she starts opening her trap about the oligarchy and corporate greed. If she shuts up about that, she could win, because that's just the way America is. You know, there's more. I believe there's more left than there is right. It's just that gets squelched because of the gerrymandering, because of the fact that there's more people in New York and California than there is in other states. But if you allow just the popular opinion is left in this country. The popular opinion believes this shit, or is at least not saying what we're saying, or what I'm saying, which is, what the hell are they talking about? They're not
to look around the park, the sign.
They like it. No Trump, fuck Trump, throw Trump under the bus. We'll get our own guy. We'll get Alessandra Ocasio-Cortez. She could do it. She's all woman.
Here today range from a play on words.
Get fat Abrams, right? Fucking Stacey Abrams, right? Big fat black woman. Mom, brothers and sisters. To get her up there, watch, and she'll make a run for it too. I don't think she'll win because she's not savvy. She's not savvy like Alessandra Ocasio-Cortez could throw her face into the camera like this and punch, and people love that shit, man. They get behind it. I'm telling you. She already has position.
Signs, but then downright outrage. We are seeing some signs as well that we saw earlier this summer for the first two No Kings protests here in Seattle. One of the things that stands out to me is the pride flags over there on the far side of the...
Oh, the pride flags. They got a couple of pride people taking sides. You can fly. Look, you can go to a Trump rally with a pride flag. No one's going to bother you. Or I remember Bernie Sanders. Those are some of the most peaceful. If you really want to talk about a peaceful protest, the Bernie Sanders rallies were some of the most peaceful, fun-loving group in 2016. Not the 2020 version, but the 2016 version of Bernie was very, very inviting. Trump people would come and try to protest, and people would say, "Come on in, and just talk about it." That was the Bernie Sanders crowd, and there was no friction. You couldn't break that bubble, right? This is very fragile. These people are all fragile. They see a shirt comparing wake to woke, and in their mind, "You're a fucking fascist. Get out of my face." You saw the old lady say. You saw the bitter lady in the park say, "Get out of my face with your fascist shirt." That's what you saw.
Park.
I didn't make that up. We saw that.
The largest trans pride flag I've seen. That is new to me. Haven't seen that out here. So, been trying to talk to people if they are coming back for a third time to these protests. Some people we've talked.
Let's go ahead a little bit.
Across the country.
Watch what blueberries do to your love handles.
Are smoothies a good option?
They are probably one of the biggest poisons known to man.
You're obviously not. The guy just said blueberries are poison. What a moron. And then he's trying to sell you some sort of magic potion.
Doing that, we are coming together today to fight back, and I'm so proud of Seattle. Seattle won't stop organizing. It will never stop organizing because
we're going to organize. We're going to organize. What are you organizing for?
We won't let the U.S. become a monarchy.
A monarchy? You mean like the insignificant monarchy of England, or the many monarchies throughout the world? And there's monarchies everywhere. Monarchies throughout Africa that still exist. And some of them are good. I mean, some of them aren't so good, depending on who you are. No monarchy. How is it? Where is the United States moving towards installing a family as a pseudo ruling class? Although it might not be a bad idea. If the United States doesn't have monarchy. The United States doesn't have royal family. We have celebrities. which we praise, just like the royal family. There's nothing wrong. So the point is, we won't become a monarchy. Well, you mean like a constitutional monarchy? A monarchy, by definition, my friends, over there in Seattle, is a representation of the finer qualities of a culture. In England, for example, you may not agree with it, but that's what it is. The monarchy is supposed to represent the core of the people from generation to generation without opinion of politics or current news. It's supposed to represent, for example, in England, what is British? What is that to be British? Right? It's okay to say, what is it to be American? It's not racist to question what is it to be American. And so I think what the monarchy does is it's a representation of the people, of what this particular tribe, in the case of England, is, or in the United States. What is America? What does it mean to be part of the American tribe? As Obama used to talk about all the time. President Obama used to say that. He would say the American creed. What is an American creed? It's not, there's no hate in that. You're saying, what is it? And then there starts the fights. So that's the point of monarchy. This guy's saying, no monarchy.
LA, and now
we will now listen to it. Now listen to him say it after I told you what it is.
now it's been deployed to 4 other cities. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, dude.
Every single week brings a new constitutional crisis, a new grab to power, to the point where our orange president, is trying to become a king. But we don't want kings in the U.S., do we?
It's such a weak argument. It's like, it just farts out. It's like a fart out rally.
We are not an authoritarian regime.
Wait, bring back Jimmy Dore. Let Jimmy Dore fucking get on the stage and scream and yell. Right? Get Bernie back.
We are a democracy first and foremost. It requires the power of the people to stand up and shout that there are no kings in the United States.
That one got me cringed. I cringed out on that one.
Thank you all so much for everything. We appreciate. As you stand here in the rain, remember that our rally today is an echo of generations before us who stood up for what is right and what is good.
What is right and what is good? I salute you on that. But please tell me what is right and what is good. That's what we're trying to find out.
Years from now, people will ask you, where were you when democracy needed you?
Where were you when democracy needed you in 2016 when the Democrats stole the election from its own people and handed it to the oligarchy under the precipice of Hillary Clinton? Where were you? I was there. I saw that happen. And it's unmistakable what happened. Right? History documents 2016 very well. And that history is still at play in the Democratic Party. These people are screaming free and fair elections, free speech. The party that they're engulfed by steals away their opinion every single time.
You will say, I did everything in my power, from the magnificent to the mundane. I showed up to budget meetings to direct resources to my unhoused neighbors. I connected undocumented friends to legal services. I wrote op-eds to sway public opinion. I called my member of Congress and even donated money in swing districts around the country. You will say I was in the streets with my neighbors. I was part of a moment.
Nothing burger. Hold on a second. I think I'm on fire. Oh, this at least this looks good. Check this shit out.
All these fascist ass cops.
We want to show our support for democracy and for fighting what is right.
I think
Fighting what is right. We want to show our support for democracy and fighting for what is right. We all agree on that. What does she have to say?
that the state of the world that we are in right now is really horrible.
The state of the world that we're in is really horrible, man. It's fucking so horrible.
I want my rights back.
I want my rights back. What rights have you lost, sister? What rights have you lost?
I'm pissed off. I need Trump out of office, and
I need Trump out of office. I'm pissed off. Trump out of office.
yeah, no kings.
Yeah. That's a great color. That's a great fucking clip right there, man. Look at that. Look at that. That's Trump, and that's DC. I guess that's the what is that? The Washington Monument or the Lincoln Monument? The fucking what's this thing right here? It's in DC. I forgot what it is. Okay, so Weevil Girl, earlier you said people don't like the military in the cities. I don't know. They're definitely soldiers. They're not really as intimidating as the organized police and SWAT are. But why are they there? Using National Guard, using military to curb violence in cities. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I find, what kind of violence are we talking about? Are we talking about rights to gather and rights to speak? No, none of those rights are being taken away at all that I could see. No one's taking away your right to go out and carry a sign that says something stupid on it. And nobody's doing that. What is the message here? Would I be afraid to see the National Guard standing on a corner with 7,000 fucking emotionally unstable people walking down with signs that don't make sense? Right? Maybe you do need the fucking military. Did I answer the question?
Removed from power.
Fuck you, Pee Wee German. He's Pee Wee German. They're not even creative. This is like, you have to know who this guy is. This is Steve Miller or something. Miller, I think his name is. That's one of Trump's cronies. Fuck you, Pee Wee German. I don't get it.
Decisively defeated, driven from.
Commercial time. Yeah. Oh. We the people are the brave. See, that's very patriotic. I like that. I don't see, she could go to a Trump gathering and be fine. You see how we're not that different? How this person is not that different than the mom at the Trump rally, you know, kicking back a beer or whatever, smoking a cigarette. It's the same people. What was that saying? All Nazis go to hell. Trump is not my king. The madness of wannabe King Trump. Okay. It's made you mad.
Said everything.
The madness. What? That's a lot of people. Where are we? Where are we? Is this Union Square? Or is this Washington Square Park? If that's it's
Indigenous and all.
I don't know what park that was. Hold on a second. In New York. It might be, that might be Central Park. Might be Central Park. It's not a city park. It's not the smaller.
Indigenous and all people of.
That was a good sign. Fascism stinks. No kings. Not all kings were fascists. Not all kings are fascist. What is a fascist? What do we even know these words to mean? Let's look up. Let's find out. We have to find out what they're talking about. Fascist definition. And we're gonna get the Google AI definition of fascism. What is it? A fascist is an inherent of a political ideology defined by a centralized, autocratic government headed by a dictatorial leader, strong regime of social and economic life, and a strong sense of nationalism that prioritizes the state and nation above the individual. Prioritizes, well, there's the big one. I think we agree on all the other stuff. That, I think it's, you know what I mean? Like, what are we even calling, when we were talking about fascism, we were talking about the dirty Germans that threw fucking how many million Jews in the oven before they went after the Russians. Right? They were crazy. And when you say Nazi and when you say fascist, people think of the swastika on the shoulder and Hitler going like this, right? That's what people think when you hear fascism. But what it is just a strong-minded leader. He's a leader, a leadership. They don't like leadership. Why am I still looking at myself? Anyway, so I guess we're here again. I don't know why this is here. I guess we're cool, man. So Mark's Conte reporting. I hope that was helpful. Or watching the beginning of the show. The end of the show. Check 1, 2. I don't know where we are right now. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. I'll see you guys. Thanks for joining me.